got the truck on the lift today. Got it up so I can finish welding up the frame. So I've gotten all this put together. I messed with the bed. The bed's just sitting on there right now. I've got the exhaust kind of mocked up in there basically. It'll stay where it's at. It's just very basic, reused a lot of exhaust pipe I had. So down here, what I'm doing today is I'm going to be welding the frame together. So I haven't done that yet. I've got everything bolted together. So you see I've got some good hardware there. So what I'm doing, see on the right side, it's got a bevel to it. So what I'm doing is I'm using this guy, and I'm grinding the bevel off, so that way when I weld, I get a little more material, a little more burn into both pieces, or three pieces, the two sides and then the bracket that I've put in on the inside of the frame. So that'll be beveled. I'll weld all the way around this, and that way that'll secure this part. And then on the inside, I'll weld the edges of the bracket and even some of these holes. So those holes there, I'll run a nice hot bead inside there. That way, that's another hold point, I guess, if you want to say that. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll show the finished product once I get it done. Hard to weld and grind with one hand. So if I get better at it, I'll do it one day. All right, I've got the inside of this welded up. Get a light on here. I got it boogered up pretty good. So I kind of got welded all the way around the bracket. So that piece that's in the center there, that's the half. I actually welded those two pieces together, and then I put that piece, that's what I cut out. I just stuck it in there for bracing, so doesn't need to really be welded all the way up in there. But anyways, the rest of this is all boogered up pretty good in there. Let's see, here's the other side. Other side looks just as bad. So make sure that, I'm consistent on how ugly and boogered up it looks, but as long as boogered up holds it together, that's all I'm kind of looking for. I can clean this up later and paint it and make it look a little bit better than that. Let's see if I can get in here. You see the outside of this one here. The outside kind of looks a little better. There's a good shot of the outside there. Let's get you out of there. Get you on the other side. There's more light on the other side. You see this a little better. So there's that side. You can see it. So that came out pretty good. So this is done. All I gotta do is clean it up real good, paint it, and she's nice and solid. Shouldn't break this part anyways. If I remember driving and hit a big bump, this should not break. So this morning, let's see, keep the glare. So kind of clean things up a bit. I'm gonna paint this. That way, all the bare spots don't rust up too much on me. But you can see the penetration marks of the welds on the other side. You see the weld of the two ends that are butted together. Then you see the other end penetration side. So I think I've got a pretty solid piece here. This thing ought to be nice and sturdy. So we shouldn't have no issues here whatsoever. So just gonna paint it, make it look pretty, and start finishing up my welding on the exhaust. Need to booger that up a little bit. Once that's done, then I can get to working on the carburetor and make this thing where it runs like it's supposed to. So next video. Get my flashlight under here. It's kind of dark, but there's a little bit of paint on it. I see it better without the light shining on it. That'll help right there. That's kind of what it looks like now. See outside. Get a good shot from the underneath. Try to hit my head. Okay. There's passenger side. That's it, cleaned up there. Better view. Let's see, there's driver's side. Let's see if we can get a better light here. There we go. Much better. You can see it. So that's the inside. Raced up pretty good. There's my drive shaft. I did shorten this myself. Hard to tell, but yep, I did cut that and put it together myself. The exhaust is done. It's all put together. It's boogered up too. Yep, welds. So the underside is done. Next, let's see, you got the body bushings are in. Those are in. Body bushings in. Get a better shot of that. Both sides. Both sides in. Let's see that one. Get my camera. This one's in. There it is. Sorry, fuel line is going to retain it a bit. Tie wrap surge on fuel line. Everything works now. Thing is running. The fire's right up.